what happens if a player defaults from their marker?
We have had some players do that. I haven't broke any legs yet, so thankfully I haven't got there. But what happens is the first thing is it suspends your credit line with us. So we put that on hold, and when we put that in suspension, it puts an exclusion on your player's account. So if you are someone who has quite a bit of points built up or free play or comps, you won't have access to that until the line is paid back in full. So once you make a full payment and the line is cleared, you can have your players' rewards back, but depending on the circumstance, we have to go to our credit committee to vote to reinstate your line or not. So it's not just us. It's not just up to us. So it may take a week or two to get your line reinstated if it is reinstated at that point.
Okay, and yeah, as she had mentioned, so I just got to Onyx this week, which is the cutoff date is April 3rd.
Oh, congratulations.
I know a lot of people are past Onyx. As I mentioned, I'm one and done. Now, for those of you guys that follow me, I do play high limit. I play $25 slots, $100 slots. So I go through those markers quickly. As I mentioned, once I win, once I'm a positive, I walk away. But now the other thing about defaulting markers is to let you guys know, it is a credit. It's a history of credit that if you go to Vegas, same thing. They will put your markers on hold, or they're not going to lend you money.
Yeah.
Just like a credit card, once you default in one, the record goes out there. So yeah, there's no fee to get the marker. It is pulled directly from your checking account. And that's why they review your checking history.
Right.
Also, with me, I do have several bank accounts. I have just one account dedicated just for casinos and gambling. And so that's where my marker gets pulled. That's where I deposit my wins and everything else. And so, and Lacey did cover some of the fees already. As I mentioned, there's no fee for a marker. It's 21 days until they cash it, and or if you did tell them to go ahead and take it out. Sometimes I do that. I just go ahead and clear my marker, because actually with me, the reason I cleared my marker is that I've maxed my markers out. And I said, go ahead and clear it out. I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be back at Choctaw in a week. And so it does take about, I believe from your history, it does take about 3 days or once it clears your bank, once it clears my bank, that it clears you guys' history for you guys to approve another marker.
Yes. So if you, let's say you had a balance and you did call me or John and ask us to drop it, we will drop it early. We can always do that for you guys. And then also it does take in our system 5 to 7 days to clear out of our system. So that makes that amount available again to you. However, what you also can do is if it hits your bank account, you can send us a screenshot where it hit the bank account, and we can do what's called an early clear. So typically it does take 2 to 3 days to hit your bank account. So it clears faster in your bank account than it does in our system. And if you need those funds available faster, you can always reach out to us, and we're happy to